Hey YouTube. So recently I traveled to Europe on a plane. I did not drive in the swim. Uh, and I traveled with my testosterone because I was gone for 10 days. Here's my experience just because I tried to Google it beforehand and there's some info. I haven't traveled with more than 10, but this is what I did. So basically I grabbed one of those plastic bags they give out at airports. Some airports charge for them now. We don't yet, but I think there was somewhere, I think maybe it was Germany, they charge like 5 cents. Isn't the end of the world. It needs to be a 1 liter bag and you can have 10 in there. It doesn't actually say anymore. Just it needs to add up to a liter. So actually that means that 5 of these would, they're 5 milliliters, so you can actually bring a lot. 20 to be exact. But also medication is excluded from this, but I didn't want to cause trouble and I was traveling with my family, so I was just like, 10 works out for me. I was debating slipping 11th one in just for science, but I didn't. I talked to my Rexall, the pharmacy, and they just printed me an extra prescription. You can hold this far away so you can't steal my identity. I'm kidding. But it says medication record, my legal name, and then in brackets my name, and then how many refill packets, the dude's name, signed, printed an extra one, and then because they say to travel with it in the box. On the way there, I still had the box, but then I just folded it because it's still the box. It took up too much room, and then the safety stuff to just prove that it's real, I guess. I know the safety things, but if the German government wants to know, that's fine. And also, I mentioned this earlier, my psychiatrist gave me like a traveling transition letter, which is really, really crappy wording, but I thought I'll bring it just in case. It was fine. The pass control, they always double check and like look at me, but they have my fingerprints on file, and my fingerprints don't change unless I burn my fingerprints off or cut them off, I guess. I don't know, but they have ways to prove it's still me. So if they would refuse to fly me, that would be complete bullshit, because they have my fingerprints. I still have the same eye color, roughly the same height, even though may have lied on that. And I'm probably like 20 pounds heavier now, or 10 kilos, or I don't know. I'm heavier now, but that's fine. Of course, my passport was done in 2012. I think don't stress about it. Make sure you take your prescription label with you. If you take testosterone illegal, maybe don't take it on a plane because it might get taken away. But then again, if there's more than it, they didn't look at this at all. I just took the liquids out in the baskets on the conveyor belt, and it wasn't a big deal. So if you're stressing about it, don't. It's fine. Needles, it's probably a different story. But I don't stab myself right now, so I'm fine. Anyone on Androgel is fine. The pumps, again, medication doesn't include this, but that's the nice thing about these packets. They're pretty hassle-free. I just throw them in here. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Any questions about experiences or any other topics, please comment down below. And have a good day. Stay awesome. Bye.
She sees these visions. She feels emotion. She says that I cannot go. She sees my plane in the ocean. And what about your friends? Don't you love them enough to stay? And I say, if I don't leave now, then I will never